A narcissist dreams about discarding you all throughout the relationship. This is something that's not talked about a lot. But when you're with a narcissist, they oftentimes fantasize about different ways that they can dump you or ghost you, even if the relationship is going great. A narcissist is an impulsive person who is facing a paradox. On the one hand, they don't like rules like a monogamous relationship, but on the other hand, they have a horrible fear of abandonment. And they oftentimes want to leave the relationship, but don't want to feel abandoned. As a result of that, they will start fights out of nowhere and blow the relationship up so that they don't feel so bad about leaving, or they force you to break up with them because they're cowards. But because of their inflated egos and sense of entitlement, even when the relationship is really, really good, they still feel like it's not enough or like they could do better. Even if you were the Aphrodite of relationships or the Zeus of relationships, they would want more from you. And so while you're over here having a nice picnic with them that you put a lot of work and effort to, and you're thinking that the day's going great, they're fantasizing about how and when to ditch you and break up with you and discard you. There are some therapists on these apps that say that the discard is the entire point of the relationship. I wouldn't take it that far. I think with a narcissist, the discard is inevitable because of how they act in the relationship. Once their mask slips, they start to act in a way that is so offensive and intolerable that there is no other option but to either break up or continue on this hamster wheel of toxicity. So in a narcissist's mind, because they have a completely unrealistic view of relationships and love, they're constantly poking holes in the relationship, looking for ways out so that they can feel better when they do finally break up with you. And it's ridiculous and irrational things like, well, she could have been doing more for me. Well, she was too focused on her job and that energy should have been put towards me. Well, he should have been giving me all of his money instead of just a fraction of it. They'll justify discarding you because they also don't have any accountability, and so it has to be your fault. That's why you'll never get any closure from these people. You give the closure to yourself. Going no contact is the best way to do this.